So we have a really special guest on the channel today, Gunn K.Sathorn, also known as Gunn. He is one of Thailand's top VGC players. He was my top 8 opponent at Thailand Nationals, and he's on the channel. We're going to have a best-of-3, also known as Maletix in the Thai VGC community. Really good player, really nice guy. We're not using our Nationals teams. We don't know what the other person's going to be running, so it should be a lot of fun. And really excited to have him on, so thanks for coming on, Gunn. And yeah, good luck. Let's get into it. Okay, so Yveltal Groudon with Grimmsnarl. So the good thing is I've brought my Tornadus from my Nationals team, so, and it's unchanged, so I do have Brick Break for just such a matchup. The Grimmsnarl could be a problem. As you can see, our team's a little bit weird itself. We're really leaning into the water and the electric moves, which could be really strong, honestly, against this team if we play our cards right. The question becomes, what do I want to lead? I think leading. This is genuinely tough. No, I think we try to threat straight away. We go with those two and bring that as well. So yeah, we can lead some damage against Gunn. Threaten the Tailwind setup as well. A Regieleki lead would be. That'd be okay, because we can Tailwind against it. Yeah, this is fine. Of course, it's all going to come down to this lead matchup. The Groudon threatens so much on our team, but we threaten so much in return as well. Our restricteds match up really weirdly. I think out of all the restricteds, my Koga is probably in the best spot. So Regieleki Grimmsnarl. I'm not going to say a passive lead, because Regieleki does damage, but Zekrom's very happy here. We do have to be careful of Grimmsnarl. I don't think it's going to be like switcheroo reject button or anything. I think it might just be the standard stuff. And so for that reason, we're just going to go straight for the Tailwind and the Earth Power. I'm not even going to max at this stage. We'll save that. Hopefully it is Thunder Wave and not Scary Face, so that we can get around the speed control with our Zekrom. So Gunn taking his time. Yeah, he definitely wasn't expecting to be facing this. So switch out. Is this the Yveltal? That is the Yveltal, yeah. That is, I recognise that name. Nice switch, nice switch. So straight away we're seeing that, yeah, a serious player, a good player. It is trick. It is trick. Okay. What you got for me, Gunn? Iron Ball. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. That's halved our speed. Now the problem is that at the moment Tornadus isn't doing much. I think I'm content to still attack here. We do have to be wary of Groudon switching in. And for that reason, I am going to max now. Go for the Whirlwind into that slot. We've lost our life all, unfortunately. I think Gunn might pull a switch. Get the Groudon in. Expecting the electric move into that slot. So what do we have in the back? We've got the Gyarados. So we want Regieleki gone, of course. And Koga, so it is a switch. I think that's Groudon. It is Groudon, okay. So glad we didn't go for the electric move into that slot. this works out quite nicely. Of course, as I said, we've lost the life orb, so we're not really doing it as much damage. Could also be assault vested, of course. We've gone for the brick rate because I'm expecting a screen to go up now. And to be honest, Thunderous isn't really doing much else. Tornado, sorry, isn't doing much else. No screen. Okay. I imagine that's got to be an assault vest, right? Foul play. Okay, luckily, it still does a chunk of damage. Luckily, we are... That's because it does a lot of damage because of the life orb. Luckily, we are special Zekrom. I think I do need to pull a switch. We'll get Gyarados in. And... yeah, go for the Whirlwind again. And now we're kind of relying on, not relying on, but we're looking at an end game with Tornadus and Kyogre, getting our Tailwind up again. And going from there. So Taunt on Gyarados would be quite nice, because at the moment our only Taunt is of course Prankster Taunt, so we can't taunt the Grimmsnarl, unfortunately. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see another switch from Gunn, to be honest. So no switch. So we really neutered this Groudon, but Gunn's done really well to slow us down and slow down the momentum that we could have gained otherwise. And that's nothing at this stage. I'll play into the Gyarados slot. Oh, that's a two-shot as well. So at this stage, Gunn might be happy to just go for a screen. The Yveltal. Do I think it's special or do I think it's physical? I don't think it matters. I think we've got to go for the... oh, I'll power up the Regieleki if I do that though. But I don't think I'll knock out otherwise. We're going to go for the Max Lightning. So we see a switch out, so conserving the Groudon. That's Regieleki coming back in. Oh, could have Max Quake that slot. That would have been a play. But then the Yveltal could have come in just as easily. So still no screen. I don't think this is going to knock out. It actually does. Okay, so we've managed to stop any screens going up, which is something. It's still incredibly scary because we've only knocked out support Pokemon at the end of the day. We've taken quite a lot of damage. We're not in the best spot now that Regieleki's hit the field. Groudon's going to be coming back out as well. So that's Yveltal. So I think it's a fairly straightforward double KO for Gunn here. Which is a problem because he's got the Groudon in the back to reset the weather as well. So for that reason, we're going to get Tornadus in. We've got our Focus Sash. We get outsped either way, unless that's a slow Yveltal. Even if he's up Tailwind, because we've got the Iron Ball, of course. You know, I'm kind of tempted. I want the Regieleki gone, ideally, because I think he's just going to max the Yveltal here. I don't think he's going to give us the Regieleki. We'll have power, but just in case Zekrom does survive the turn somehow. So we're about to face, we're about to face an onslaught coming from the opposite direction now. So Electro Web comes out, takes us down to the Focus Sash. And I imagine this is going to knock out. Unfortunately. So from here, I think it's quite easy. That's a life orb. Okay, I think it's quite easy for Gunn to sew things up. We're going to lose the Weather War. Is there anything else we can do? I don't think there is, unfortunately. If that's his same Evoltal from his Nationals team, then that is physical. I mean, I need to Tailwind here, I don't have a choice. And Water Spout. Will he give us the Regieleki or will he give us the Groudon? I'm more worried about the Regieleki, of course, with Gyarados in the back and Koga on the field. But we'll see. So he's going to give us the Groudon, yeah, which is it's the better play for sure. And he's free pretty much to take out either slot here, because I think even if it is physical Evoltal, then Koga just goes straight down. Look at that. That's nothing on the Evoltal. That's Koga gone. Yeah, this is all over. It was all over a few turns ago. So I need to rethink things for sure. Grimmsnarl's a bit of a problem. I mean, the only way we win from here is if we get some crazy RNG, hitting all of our Hurricanes and getting confusions. I think this needs to be the other way around. It needs to be Hurricane there, Confusion. And this needs to be a Power Whip. So just to protect. Okay, Tornadus, I need you now. Let's see some confusion. So we do hit. We don't see a confusion. Nice play, nice play. Honestly, I'm not sure where we go from here with this matchup. We need to not have Zekrom get traded an Iron Ball. I know that much. Sucker Punch as well. So yeah, physical Evoltal, but I knew that anyway. Okay, so Gunn takes game one. Quite convincingly, I would say as well. We were behind pretty much the whole game there. So, GG, well done Gunn. Let's see if we can pull things back in the second game. Okay, so adjustments need to be made for sure. Yeah, the Grimmsnarl is a bit of an issue. I think we lead Tapu Koko. How do I slow things down? Rillaboom slows things down with Fake Out. And that stops the Grimmsnarl straight away. Depends what the Grimmsnarl's partner is though. If it's Charizard, then Rillaboom's threatened. If it's Yveltal, Rillaboom's threatened as well. Pretty much everything outside the Regieleki threatens Rillaboom. We're going to go Tapu Koko. I would like to switch to Tapu Koko in though and get the trick. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, I don't think we don't bring Gyarados, so that's not what we're going to do. We are going to go with these two and Tornadus, and we're gonna if he leads a Grimmsnarl, which I expect he will, hopefully switch the Tornadus in, get the Iron Ball on Tornadus. I'd rather have it on Tornadus than anything else. Survive the turn, hopefully get Trick Room up, not Trick Room, sorry, get Tailwind up, which is a bit of a weird kind of roundabout first turn. Not an ideal first turn by any means. So that's Charizard, I think. Yeah, Regieleki Charizard. So you switch things up, which is okay, totally okay. The switches he could make here, but what he doesn't know is we have a Choice Scarf on Tapu Koko. So I think I'm kind of okay just making this play. And also making this play as well. If the Yveltal switches on that slot, that would be a problem. I don't expect it to, looking at what we have on our side of the field. I could go for the Wormwind. I expect Groudon to switch on the other slot, so maybe Wormwind is the better play. Yeah, we'll do that. That covers all of our bases. So no switches, just a straight Dynamax. It's got to be the Charizard. It is the Charizard. Ballsy move. Maybe he's Volt switching out with the Regieleki if he has that on that set. So Max Quake was definitely the better play, get that special defense boost, but we haven't gone for that. It's a tricky team to play against, and looking at the way Gunn was switching first game, this play makes sense to me anyway. Oh, we got an Avoid, not ideal. That could be really bad. We still don't even, of course we don't outspeed, no, it's not fast enough to. Yeah, that's not good. So we lose Tapu Koko now. I mean, from here, our path to victory is very clear though. We just get Tornadus in, we get Tailwind up, and we just try to win. We just do everything that we can. Our Focus Sash is essentially ineffective as well, thanks to the Wildfire. You got to expect it's probably going to be the Groudon coming in. I guess Groudon Yveltal in the back. That is the Groudon, I believe. So we might just see a max guard here, but at the same time, I feel like I need to go into Charizard, because if he goes for, if he starts airstreaming, then I'm just in trouble. And the Precipice Blades won't knock us out. I mean, I'm forced to make this play no matter what. I fully expect max guard, but as I say, we're kind of forced to make this play. Alternatives were to max Quake the Groudon, but I don't think that makes too much sense. Of course, max Wormwind the Groudon as well, get that attack drop. So we don't see a max guard. And there's no way it lives this. That's in terrain, yeah, there we go. Okay, so there is a way. The problem is, as well, of course, Yveltal has Sucker Punch, we've seen that. So I'm not free to just Water Spout. There's the Void somewhere. Oh, no, there's not. I mean, there kind of is, technically. So that is something we do need to be very careful of. Oh, it does so much damage. I think the Sucker Punch might even knock out from that range. And we are going to... I'm not switching in. This is the problem with the Hurricane. Do I think the Sucker Punch knocks out from that range? Probably. There's a chance it doesn't. If we knock out Yveltal, we just win. It does knock out, unfortunately. So not looking great again this game. We missed the Hurricane, but I mean that's always going to happen. Rock Tomb. So Gunn's really got all of the speed control. Unfortunately, Wildfire is going to finish us off. I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to seal things up. The Sucker Punch is the big problem here. Unless we get if we get a Precipice Blades Avoid, maybe there's a chance. We need the Thunder to knock out. We're in terrain. I'm not convinced it will knock out. But we're about to take two big hits here. So in hindsight, we could have switched in. I didn't see the Rock Tomb coming though. I thought we'd see maybe a Rock Slide. Look at the damage. Okay. I thought that was a bit more than I was expecting. So there you go. Unfortunately, we've just been destroyed pretty much. Just been rolled. That's the way it goes sometimes. That is the way it goes. Gunn, GG's, well played. Could have been a bit gentler with it. Thank you very much for coming on the channel. I hope to feature more of the Thai players very soon. Get these guys' names out there a little bit, because yeah, as we said, Thailand's VGC community is still very much in its infancy. So big thanks to Gunn again, and hope to see you guys in the next video. You take care.